Perfect.
Before we get up out of here, I want to show you something real quick. I call this segment right here "Things I've Seen on the Internet," and I want to show you a couple things that two things that really caught my eye. The first one, hold on, let me see if I can pull it up. Give me 1 second. The first one up that I want to show you is your man, Donald Trump.
Lord.
You know, he got arrested. They brought him in Georgia, and you know what I mean? The mugshot that's seen around the world.
I mean, it's exactly what I thought the mugshot was going to look like. A grumpy, sag-faced, over-tanned white man. Like, I mean, he could have smiled.
You seen the one with the girl, one of his lawyers,
yes.
It's a female lawyer. She's smiling, she cheesing. She remind me of the Carly Russell.
Yeah,
she's smiling. My thing is
because respectfully, white privilege, they know they not gonna do no damn time. They know they gonna be good.
You don't think none of this?
Donald Trump, keep it real. You're rich as fuck. You should have smiled.
Shorty right here. Can you see it? I don't know if you can see it. She cheesing them. Yeah, and Shorty at the bottom. I didn't peep her. I ain't see her.
Oh no, she looks crazy, right? That black girl. She looks like fucking Pennywise.
Yeah.
She's like, yeah, no. Wait, you know what's the best part? The black guy who was like, I don't know what his official title was. He was like ahead of like Blacks for Trump or some shit like that.
Nah, what he said?
Tell me why they got his ass in there. He stayed in there with no bail. Nobody's helping his ass out.
The bail too high for him to get out? Damn.
They said no bail for you, nigga. That's what they said. Damn. That's what he get. You know that this man is my thing is like, politics is politics, right? Like, I'll give it to Trump. That's one thing I'll give. I like my racist. He made it sure that he don't like black people. You know what I'm saying? I don't like the ones that hate, pump fake and all this other shit. But come on, dog. You thought he was really gonna look out for you. He was your pawn. And
pretty much, yep. So where do you see the current landscape? Right now, we look like Joe Biden might be the Democrat that's running the next one, and then you got a whole slew of Republicans. They just had their first debate this past week. Right. You got any hope? Are you still riding with Biden? Or he got to make that his slogan, riding with Biden.
I never really rode with
Nobody
Biden.
Nobody did, and yeah,
we try to pick the lesser of two evils in that sense. Mm-hmm. At the end of the day, I'm not going to be ignorant to the point where I say, you know, I'm not going to vote. I'm just going to vote what I think is the lesser of two evils, but it don't really matter.
But you can see yourself, even if the right Republican was running, could you see yourself voting for them?
I think that the government is pure evil. Like that, it's the Illuminati. Like it's like I don't see any good from anyone. I think that they would corrupt even a good person that had the best intentions, that really wanted to help this country. Mm-hmm. They're gonna corrupt them or find a way to kill them. It's nothing we can do. It's nothing we could do.
Surprising Obama made it through, right?
You know, thank God.
And now they try to cover his name. You see what they're doing out here.
You know, it would be nice to see a woman.
That would be cool.
If she's white or black, I would love to see a woman. Preferably a black woman, but
I can't really subscribe to the two-party system that we, you know what I mean, are part of.
Yes.
Like, that is, I can't just give Democrats my vote and be like, yo, have it, and then you don't do nothing for us. And then there's certain things on the Republican side. I'm not anti-gun. You know what I'm saying? I don't think everybody should have a gun though. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody should have access to every gun. Like, so I'm gonna fall in certain places. Like, I'm pro-choice. Like, if you want to have an abortion, that's for you. I don't necessarily know if me and my woman gonna have one, but that's not y'all. You know, y'all can't tell us what to choose.
To decide what you do with your body. Like, when our whole life as women have been policed by men, and it's like now it's more evident that our bodies are like that we didn't know that before, but like now it's just more evident
clear.
That
it's right in your face.
Yeah, it's plain and clear. But as far as I agree with you with guns, I feel like that it would help the economy if we started a job where you had to have there was a job for a person to vet who should have guns, evaluation for who should have guns. Mm-hmm. It will create jobs if we had someone that made sure these crazy motherfuckers don't get guns.
You're right.
And
like the gun industry can't support that either. Like, they got the money for it. So
they got it. And there's jobs that need to be needed, but shit.
One more thing I wanted to show you real quick, and this kind of like, speaking of women, you know what I mean, not really their bodies being policed. Is the Women's World Cup just ended. Spain won, and in the medal ceremony, the Spanish football, I think, Federation president decided that he wanted to kiss one of the players. So I'll show you the video. I don't know if we're gonna have audio, but
ew.
He just like grabbed her face and like kissed her. Like it's crazy. And she even said that she didn't like that. Like he's refusing to step down from his job. He's refusing. Like
you don't think he did nothing wrong.
Yeah, he kissed on the cheek and then he grabbed her face and like kissed on.
It looked like he kissed on the lips.
No, he did both. He kissed on the cheek and then he kissed on the lips. Like like bro, you her boss. Like that just shows like you don't.
I'm kidding. I can see from her energy she didn't know what to do, so you got to laugh it off. As women, we're taught to just dismiss it. As women, we're taught that this is men's behavior and you have to dismiss it and laugh it off. Sukihana went through that shit.
It reminds me of your YK Osiris.
YK Osiris. He coming over here licking on her and she's going like this, clearly doesn't want it, and he still keeps going. And the crazy part between these two women, she exudes her sexuality and as a sex worker, and this one is an athlete. So it doesn't matter. This is a prime example. It doesn't matter how you carry yourself. Men have the entitlement, feel like they have the entitlement to do that to you.
Yep. And I definitely
in some form of power.
Yeah, because exactly. He's a boss. Osiris,
he's an R&B singer. I'm sure he has some money, whatever. He ain't made a hit since fucking 2012, but whatever. And then fucking this guy,
I want to put him on blast though. He's the Spanish soccer chief, Luis Rubiales. He's the president of the Spanish Football Federation. That would be like the owner of like a WNBA team,
right?
Kissing a girl at the championship, like at the parade. Like it's just nutty, bro. Like you got to know the difference between right and wrong. As a father, that's something that you know what I mean. I think we got to get that out of society. That's not acceptable. And
we got to. It starts. I've said it on the pod. It's gonna start with this newer generation, hopefully, and it's gonna have to start from birth, when you are growing up, because just as me growing up, I was taught, don't wear this, don't do this, but we're not taking accountability for teaching these boys, don't touch her this way, just because she's doing this or wearing this. So even like a story, like one of my homegirls told me a story real fast, and she was like, she went to the pool. She was like probably like 14, and these boys like came and attacked her friend, like try to pull off her bathing suit and stuff like that. And she's like, it's funny. I don't know why we never told on them, And I was like, because you were taught that this is how boys are. Boys will be boys, and that's it. And that's not fair.
Yeah.
And life ain't fair. I understand that, but it wouldn't hurt to make these young boys into decent men.
And like you said, it's a whole generation that it's going to take, because it's the father, it's the mother. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got to know that, this ain't acceptable. You got to draw that into your son. You got to draw that into your daughter. You know what I mean? She got to know that if that happens, it's cool to tell. And he got to know never to be nowhere near
never do
like
that.
Yeah.
But it's constantly putting the blame on the girls. When a girl gets, raped, they're asking her at the trial how many partners she had. What does that have to do with this man raping her?
Exactly.
What does she have on? What does that have to do with this man raping her?
And
it's like the blame is always put on the woman, the young girls. And I understand. Listen, I know life ain't fair, but come on now. It wouldn't hurt to make these boys into decent human beings. Instead, you let them do whatever they want.
Perfect Talk is what it do. It's your guy DJ Playboy, man. Thank you for checking out this short clip of the Perfect Talk podcast. Please go check out every episode right there on the YouTube channel. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button.